YouTube, what's going on? Black Couch Booking back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about NXT. You want to know something crazy? I've been very critical of NXT over the past, few months since I've started this channel, started dropping wrestling content, as you can go back and look and see. But NXT has impressed me. Since Stand and Deliver going after, NXT has been doing some very cool things. More so than Raw and SmackDown impressing me after WrestleMania. The Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania were lackluster, but the NXT after Stand and Deliver was pretty damn good. And since then, each week I've enjoyed actually, seeing the results of NXT, popping in, watching some segments and some matches. I think Shawn Michaels is finding his stride. I don't know who else is working with him, as far as the booking and things of that nature, but I like what I'm seeing from NXT at this moment in time. For example, last night, the build-up for Grayson Waller and Carmelo Hayes is something that I didn't think I'll get into, because I thought Braun Breaker was going to get a rematch and then lose and then get drafted to Raw, but it seems like that's not going to happen, obviously. Obviously, it's going to be Grayson Waller versus Carmelo Hayes. I am a guy who is not a fan of Pretty Deadly. I think they are a knockoff of Fandango and Tyler Breeze, which they are, but a lot of people right now are knockoffs of older versions of characters. They recycle characters, and they made this known that they do this. But the tag team division, the NXT, is actually doing pretty well. It's actually more interesting than the tag team division on the main roster, because tag teams are just going against each other for no reason. Like, they're going against each other with no purpose that's not going to lead to anything, because we know we got to get Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos again before we could break those titles up and start having other teams actually compete for the tag team championships. But, that's neither here nor there. The Gigi Dolan and JC Jane story is picking up, in my opinion. In my short that you'll see today as well, I think JC Jane should win the feud, and that would propel her to getting a title shot at whoever's going to be the NXT Women's Champion. And I think Gigi Dolan is someone who can benefit from a call-up. And like I said many times before, I would love to see her in a manager role for Austin Theory. Book it. But, I think something cool is going to happen as a result of that. Gigi Dolan's probably going to win, but I would like to see JC Jane get some shine and don't get lost in the shuffle after this rivalry. They shouldn't have been split up in the first place, but we got to do what we got to do. I'm rocking with Joe Gacy. A lot of people kept bringing up Joe Gacy. I'm liking what I see from the faction. The Rock's daughter, I think she's gonna be pretty good once she's able to, get in the ring and do stuff. But I like the group. The mask is weird. It's a cult-like vibe. Like I said, recreating things. This is the NXT 3.0 version of the Wyatt family, essentially. And it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of into it. One thing I do want to see, I think Wes Lee should not lose the NXT North American title, and he should just get drafted to other brand and have to relinquish the belt, because he's had a lot of matches with that title that he's won that have been very impressive. So I don't think he should lose. I think he should just flat out just move up and then have to relinquish the title, and maybe a guy like Trick Williams could get the belt. So we have Carmelo Hayes as the NXT champion, and we have Trick Williams as the North American champion. That would be pretty cool. Make them dominant, make them look very good in NXT. So I think that's something that, fans will probably get into. As for the Women's Championship, I'm a little disappointed, because it doesn't seem like Cora Jade is going to be a part of that match. I thought it was going to be Cora Jade versus Tiffany versus Indy, but it looks like Roxanne Perez is going to get the call, and it's going to be Tiffany versus Indy versus Roxanne, which I'm not really into. If you're going to do that, you might as well do a 5-way. Zoe Stark, Indy, Cora, Tiffany, and Roxanne, and then you might as well add somebody else to make it a 6. At this point, I think Zoe Stark and Cora Jade should get a shot. Roxanne could get the call-up. I think Roxanne should get a call-up because her style could fit the main roster at a lower level. She could be a tag team champion on the main roster. That is the division for her. Pair her up with somebody and she could be a tag team champion. You know what I'm saying? I think Cora Jade should be in the title picture. Or if she's going to get a solo shot at the belt, that's fine as well. I don't like that, but I do like that Indy Hartwell, she's talking more, which is going to improve. The more and more you do something, the more and more you'll get better at it, as long as you keep doing it and you keep practicing. So I think Indy Hartwell is going to, come out of this looking even better than she does. Chase U started to warm up to me a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's funny to see Braun Breaker's about to go crazy. He's not going to be there for long. He's going to get the call up for sure.